Hello, my lovely Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for March 2022. This is a general reading for you, Scorpio. It's a reading for Scorpio sun, rising and moon sign. I'm just adjusting my microphone. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. That will be specific to you. Thank you for your support. Liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on my channel. It helps my channel, helps me to bring more of these videos to you. So thank you for that. I've been meditating on your energy, my lovely Scorpio. And it's quite an exciting month for you in March. It's as exciting as you want to make it. It's about not having resistance. It's about not being single-minded and focused about where you want to push things, where you want to go, but rather ease and grace in allowing things to evolve around you. And in that way, get that inner guidance. I've drawn a card for you from the archetypes deck. And the card that I got for you is the river. For everything that the river represents. It's about reflection. It's about going with the flow, ease and grace. It's about transformation. It's about stepping in with ease and grace rather than floundering and drowning in this river of change. And that's what resistance brings. If you fight against it, it's just going to complicate things for you. It's going to, there's a struggle there. There's a struggle there, pushing it with, I want to go in another direction rather than going where I'm being guided, where I'm being shown, where it's going to be easy. It's about transformation. The river is, rivers can be, look very calm and reflective on the surface, yet underneath there's a huge amount of undercurrents of pulls pulling in a particular direction. It can be turbulent. It can be heading towards a waterfall where it's tumbling forward in the rapids. What sort of river is your design, is what I'm hearing, your design for March. Stepping in with ease and grace allows you to step in and flow with it. Bring in the transformation. It's also an opportunity to reflect what is being reflected back at you. What is it that you would want to change? What is it that you would want to maintain and keep? What do you like about this reflection that's coming back at you? So the river represents a whole lot of different things for you. Water is also emotion, Scorpio. Water is very much your element. You're a water sign. And so it represents you. The changeability of water, the different forms that water can take. Have no resistance to what's coming up ahead for you. Know what it is. You set the intention and allow the rest to flow your way, to take you down that river of transformation. That's what's being channeled for you. I'm also going to draw your animal totem from the Divine Animal Oracle deck. Let's have a look at what is being given to you as your totem for this month, for the month of March. Bear in mind, there's a lot of things that we put on our totem and it's always changing. It's never, okay, I've created my totem and that's it. It's not. It depends on where you're at in your life, what's coming in around you. It's very changeable. It transforms, it transmutes into what's needed. So what is needed to be brought in for you? What animal is part of your totem for the month of March, my lovely Scorpio? There it is. So let's have a look. Interesting. You've got the butterfly. What does the butterfly represent? The butterfly is about transformation. It's about having faith that in this time of hibernation, setting the intention, changing from a caterpillar to a butterfly, the difficulties that you face, the adversities that you face, know that it is worth that effort, worth the effort and focus, because there is a time of transformation coming in for you, which is what the river represents as well, the flow, the change, transformation. So March is really about this time of transformation, of change, of setting the intention of what level of change do you want to have come in. That's going to be totally up to you. So they're your oracle decks and what they bring to you. That's the message that they bring to you. What I will do is I will create your Celtic cross, and let's see in more detail what's coming up, my lovely Scorpio, for you. Let's have a look at Scorpio, please. Can I have some? What is here for Scorpio? Okay. Interesting cards that are coming up for you, my lovely Scorpio. So let's have a look at what they are. I need one more card, please, for Scorpio. Let's have a look. Well, they've given me 2 cards, so that's okay. That's okay. We can see what is in store there for you. Okay. It's interesting because it's a time of transformation. I've already channeled for you that it is about you setting your intention. That's going to be really important, of having clarity of vision, set your intention, not worrying about the journey and how you're going to get there, just knowing what it is you want to create. And it's by no accident that you have here as your first card, the Alchemist, which is the magician in a traditional deck. But it's about knowing what your desires are, knowing what your intention is, knowing what your affirmations are. What are you aspiring to? What do you want to create around you? It's that clarity of vision that's going to bring in the changes that you're seeking. It's about what's reflecting back at you. What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to do? It's in your power to bring that change in. So then we have, you've also got the Emperor. So there is power. There is power and there is conviction, and there is the ability to create what it is you're wanting. So put your plans in place. If there's something that you've been planning, if there's a change that you want to bring in into your life, it can be to do with work, it can be your personal life, it can be your attitude, it can be changes that you just want to bring in, everyday changes to get rid of the humdrum. Whatever it is, whatever level that is for you, you're in control of that. But before you can bring that change in, there needs to be a clarity and a focus on what you want to bring in, what changes you want to bring in. Not really being concerned about how that's going to happen. Just know that that's what you want to create. Know that that's what you want to have happen, and those changes will come in. Those changes will evolve. I also want to say to you, Scorpio, that there is, you've either had active dream life, or you're getting inspirational thought, or you're getting this, just this knowing about you of what needs to happen next. And I also want to say, who is it that it might be, this might be relevant for some of you, it might be relevant for all of you, but repair. I'm hearing repair. What needs to be repaired in your life? What needs to be repaired or pieced back together or mended? There's something there in your life that in order for you to move on, there's something that needs to be repaired. Is there some regret over something in the past with you? This can be specific to some of you, maybe for all of you. If it's yours, accept it, take it for what it is, what it represents. But there's a mending, a repairing of something from the past in order for you to face the future and move forward, sure-footed, with lightness. So that when the river comes along, you're not caught in the undercurrent. You're not caught in the undercurrent, which is emotions, which is going beneath the surface with your emotions, drowning in your emotions. It's a smooth sail across the surface. So you're in control of that, my lovely Scorpio. There's that message for whoever that is for. It's crossed with the Prince of Pentacles. And so this brings on new planning for you. This brings on planning. This is planning of abundance, new joy, new love, new financial situation. Abundance is many things: family, fulfillment, joy, whatever it is for you. But you're planning. This is you laying down the plans. This is where I say to you that in order for the Emperor to really use it to the force of the Emperor and the energy that that Emperor brings to you, it's about having clarity. So really plan, really think about what is it that you're wanting to create? What is it that you're wanting to bring through? In order for that to evolve, in order for that to happen. What's going on in your subconscious? You've got the King of Wands. I like this. Now, this can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that may have some sort of, male or female, that may have some sort of subconscious influence on you in the background. There's some sort of influence that this person's having. It can be a little bit controlling. It can be good head for business as well. For some of you, this is how you're feeling. Are you starting up a new business? Are you starting a new venture? This is a pursuit of your passion. When it's wands, it's about your life's purpose. It's about your passion. What brings you joy? What brings you that enthusiasm? Where you've been feeling a little bit stuck. What's dislodging you? What is it? Where's your passion? Where's your what creativity needs to flow for you? Now, when I say creativity, some people say, I haven't got a creative bone in my body. Everyone's creative on different levels. Now, you could be a programmer, for example, creating new programs. That's being creative. You could be a chef, creating different dishes, creating different garnishes, different ways of presenting food. You could be a writer. You could be simply creating your home environment, creating different things at work. Creativity takes many different forms. And it's about finding that passion. It's also about wanting things to happen and wanting things to happen quickly. It's interesting because you've also got, there's some pretty powerful cards you've got in March, my lovely Scorpio. You've got the Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male or female, that is around you in your conscious space. It's also about processing things, thinking about things, being in control of how you're communicating, thinking before you say anything, really processing, thinking about what you're wanting to put in place. This is the Page of Pentacles here as well. Thinking about what you want to put in place, how you want to what do I want to say? What are they telling me? Let me just listen to what they're saying here. There's no room. This is what's being channeled to you, my lovely Scorpios. There's no room for indecision. It's about being in control of your thought processes, your self-talk, being in control of what you're saying, your spoken word. Thought processes are really important here. Being in control of those, staying positive as well so that you can take the action that is required. That's important. I want to draw another card for you, my lovely Scorpios. Let's see what the Queen of Swords brings. It's about confidence as well. It's about, what she brings is strength. And of course, the Queen of Swords, it's about donning the armor. looking, being in control of what's going on, being strong and confident in your choices and decisions of what you've been processing, what you want to create, moving forward, finding that inner strength, finding that conviction. Important. Then you've got the Eight of Swords. You see, that's why it's important. Don't allow your thoughts to entrap you, to get you stuck. If you're feeling stuck or you're unable to make decisions, or there's fear, there's lack of confidence, listening to other people and what they have to say, it could get you stuck. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling unable to make a decision, you need to tap into that Queen of Swords energy and the inner strength that you have. Trust in yourself is what I'm hearing. There needs to be a trust in the self, a trust in what you want to do. It's also about not allowing the ego to take hold, not allowing the ego to stop you from moving forward, because the ego will say, no, you can't do that. That's not going to be possible. You're too proud to do that. Why should you be the one to do that? It's about really being in the here and now. What new things do you want to have evolve? What new changes do you want to make? What transformation do you want to make? This is the egg here. This is a new idea, new plan, new you. The opportunity is there for you. So don't get yourself stuck. Trust in the self. Trust in your decisions. Trust in what you want to do. That's going to be very important in you moving forward, my lovely Scorpio. You also have the Four of Cups. You see, there is something new that you want to create. There is something new that you want to bring into your in reality. There's changes that you want to make, something that you've been processing, thinking that it wasn't possible, but it is possible. The time is now to bring that in. What is it? Is it a new business? Is it a new venture? Is it a promotion? Is it going for a new job? Is it getting married? Is it making a commitment in a relationship, moving in together? Whatever it is, it's something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been dreaming about, and it's time to bring that into your reality. That's going to start happening in March. I want to say from mid-March. But, timing's different for all of you because your natal charts are all different. So, it's a flexible thing, but that's really what I'm feeling. So, okay. They're just coming through with something. I just need to get some more information. You've got the Princess of Pentacles here, the Princess of Pentacles. It's again, it's about you've got making decisions, making choices, getting in touch with that feminine side, that intuitive side, because it's going to bring a wealth of opportunities here, really clarifying what it is you want to create for your environment. What richness do you want to bring in? What abundance do you want to bring in? It's got to do with what you've been planning, what you've been dreaming about, what you've been imagining your reality to look like. The opportunity is there to make it happen, to bring it in. But gently, the Princess is about gentle. There's a gentleness there in creating that lushness. Follow your intuition. Follow that inner guidance. Ease and grace. Remember the river. Ease and grace. Enter the river with ease and grace and dignity, and go with the flow rather than fighting against it, fighting against the currents, letting it take you where you need to go, because there is butterflies in your totem, which is transformation and change coming in around you. You've also got the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female. It can represent someone around you that is creating some sort of concern for you. Is there some sort of worry or concern about this person in your life? I want to say you've been looking towards them a lot. So there's something there that is needing to be addressed or looked at, or there's just something that you're concerned about this particular person. This can also represent you. It's about finding your true self, finding your confidence, trusting your intuition, being in emotional control. So don't when you going through this transformation, when you're bringing in these changes, don't want them all yesterday. Don't want them all at once, because that's when you're going to go underwater. That's when you're going to struggle with the changes and the emotions that brings. So ease and grace, do it slowly, a step at a time, but be in control of the movement forward. I'm also being told, don't listen too much to others, follow your intuition. When you start to go against your own intuition and what you want to do, what you want to achieve, that's where it starts to get a little bit chaotic around you. So really trust what you're wanting to bring in. And you do, actually, because as we get to the end of March, you've got the Nine of Cups, which is the Genie card. I love this card. The Genie card, the Wish card. This is, you started the month with the Alchemist or the Magician, and you're ending the month with the Genie card, the Wish card. What do you want to bring in? What is it that you want to create? Ask and you shall receive. By the end of March, moving into April. I like that. And the second card that came out is the Three of Cups. You're going to be very successful in what you're wanting to bring forth. Using your intuition, being in control of your emotions. We manifest via our emotions, via our heart chakra, not our head. We feel into what we want to create. We feel into what our emotions are telling us. So don't allow the ego to step in and say, oh, I can't do that. I might make a fool of myself, or I might be rejected, or I might, it mightn't work. That's what the ego is going to be saying. If you're feeling like you need to follow a particular path, then do it, because the more you do it, the more success you're going to get. This is a card of celebration. So there is going to be celebrations over what you've achieved in the month of March. So I really, really like that. Okay, let's draw a card from the Divine Abundance deck. Let's see what is going to be shown to you. What have we got? Inner power. Yes, well, that's true, isn't it? Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And that's what's going to be happening here for you in the month of March. It's what you're being shown. So I wish you joy, happiness, positive movement forward, ease and grace. Embrace the transformation that's coming for you, my lovely Scorpio. Many blessings to you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website, and you can book a reading from there.